Hello squad, happy day one of, well, this is really going to be like a week-long video, just kind of capturing the highlights of the first week of celebrating Christmas. It is technically not December yet when we're filming this. This is Black Friday, but we do a real Christmas tree, and so we are at the Christmas tree lot and we're gonna see what we can find. According to my sister, she heard on the radio that trees are gonna be harder to find and more expensive. So what do you think our budget is?
65 to 85.
So normally it costs that much at least for us to get the tree that we want.
And I'm sure it costs $17.
Well, I'd like for it to cost $17. It's probably going to be a lot more than that. We normally get a bigger tree because our house has high ceilings in the living room. So we'll see what we can find. We're very excited. Are you excited? Hey, show your bow. Show them your bow. Oh, look how pretty, Clarice. All right, we're going to go shopping. You like that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in my room.
I don't see a tag on that one. Keep looking. Hello squad, today is Sunday. I just got done taking family pictures, so my photography partner took our family pictures and then I took her family pictures. I don't remember where I left off with the whole Christmas tree thing, and I didn't film at all yesterday. I put some stuff on my Instagram story, but I didn't film for YouTube. We got the tree, and actually it was a $92 tree, so that put us over the budget that Brandon wanted to stay under, which was $85. But then, because we were returning customers from last year, they gave us 10% off, so we got the tree for $82. So it's a lot for a tree, but also we get a big tree. So we kind of know going into the Christmas season that that's going to be an expense for us. And, you know, we may not always stick with the real tree route. I'm sure eventually we'll go the artificial route. We may eventually switch to an artificial tree, but right now I just really like the real one, so that's what we got. Yesterday was really just like the perfect chill day. It's not often where we have a day where there's nothing on the agenda, and that was yesterday. Sorry, my hand is like shaking from being outside and taking pictures and stuff, so that's why the camera is probably a little shaky. There, I'm just gonna set it there, that way it's not shaky. So yesterday was just like a chill day. We stayed at home. It was just the perfect Saturday after a big holiday and then getting ready to go into December. So we put up the tree, we did decorations. It was just really chill. So today we went to church and we went to my in-laws' house. We came home, we did pictures, and we'll go back to church for this evening's activities, and then that'll be Sunday. I did do the meal plan yesterday and the grocery list, so that's already done. So our meal plan for today is to have breakfast for supper. So we're going to do bacon and eggs, and I'm going to do, well, I was going to do skillet potatoes, but I'm out of regular potatoes. I only have russet and maybe sweet potatoes. So we'll see what I come up with. But I'm going to head home and change. The dress worked out well. I was kind of nervous about it because it's, you know, it's different, but the dress worked out well. Yeah, so I'm gonna go home. I'll catch up with you when I get there. Well, hello squad. Today is Monday. I know I popped in briefly yesterday as we were finishing up our family photos. Before I knew it, it was time to go to church. That little amount of time just passed by super quickly. For supper, we had a little bit of leftovers. I had made a roast on Friday with carrots and potatoes over rice, so we had that. But then I also made some bacon to use up the last of a bacon pack that we had, and I made those skillet potatoes. Now, I had said that I was going to include rosemary, but we just ran out of time, and I didn't really have time to experiment, so I do still plan on doing that, but it just didn't happen yesterday. This morning, Andy had an appointment. We shared some chicken minis from Chick-fil-A. We went to Aldi, which I forgot my list, so that was kind of interesting. I actually think I only forgot like one thing, and it was just a pantry restock item. It wasn't something that I need this week, so I actually did pretty well. So I'm gonna go in there and put all of that away. Christmas decorating has continued. You can see we've got the lights here on the garland. I also have my tree up over here. That was a new addition last year, and I just love it. I'll turn around and show you guys. But yeah, we're gonna unload groceries, and then I don't know what the rest of the day is gonna hold. Probably some laundry, probably some computer courses for me, probably playing with the kids and reading. Yeah, just kind of normal stuff. So there's our bedroom tree. I absolutely love it. This was a new addition last year. Like I said, the tree is thrifted. These wooden ornaments were thrifted as part of the $5 Goodwill challenge. So I will link to that video down below. These were thrifted, and I honestly think this set is probably my favorite, maybe including the ornaments on my big tree. I love them. Like, you can't, I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but they are super high quality. They're not like super thin, like they're just really sturdy. I think I have 5 of them, and they cost $1.25 a piece. I also have these little small pine cones that are kind of snowy. Those came from the same thrift store. And then I used this basket that I found at a yard sale last year. My dad helped me take the bottom out of it and cut up the back, and so it just slides around, and then I just use a drop cloth to fill up the space and cover the back where it is not connected. And it just adds such a little pretty ambiance to our room at night. I love it. Let me look. I thought there's a pattern. Yeah, they all need to hang this way so this pretty pattern can show. You see that?
Which pretty pattern are the other ones?
The other ones don't matter. They look the same on both sides. Squad. Today is Thursday. It is a beautiful day. You wouldn't know it's December. It's the mid 60s to 70s out here. It feels so great. Andy and I are going to get some things done this morning. We're going to do some yard work and then make some muffins. I have some meal prep to do, and then I have a day of music lessons lined up ahead. All right, this is what they look like currently, and lots of piles. And then as we look out across the yard, so many leaves. So I've set the timer for 40 minutes. Let's see how much I can get done. I'm going to start with the dry ingredients. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
So it is 3:30 in the afternoon on Thursday. I had a break in my lessons, so I came home. I have laundry going and I put some makeup on, and I am going to make an iced peppermint mocha. So when I went to Aldi on Monday, there were a couple of things that were new that I bought, and one of them was this peppermint mocha creamer. I did try it one day hot, and I thought that it was fine. I did have to add a good bit of it to get that peppermint taste. But I'm going to try it iced to see what I think about it. So this is it here. The one thing that I will say about it, just right off the bat, anytime that you have something that is almond milk, it's just going to be more expensive. So they had a huge thing of peppermint mocha creamer that had dairy, and obviously it was much less expensive for a much larger bottle. So you do just have to know that going into it. I don't really have a fancy coffee machine. We have a Keurig, and we just have a little reusable pod, and I fill it up with decaf coffee, and that's pretty much it. Ooh, that's very good. So yes, this actually tastes really good. So if you like the whole chocolate mint thing, then you might like this creamer. The other thing that I got that was new in the Aldi haul that you saw was the almond nog. I think I will save that for next week's vlog, and I might do like a live taste testing, and I might do it with Brandon too. I think that would be fun. And then of course the other thing that I got from Aldi was the chocolate kettle corn. They came out with this last year at Christmas. They might have had it in years past, but I loved it last year, and I was sad to see it go and didn't buy enough of it. So I bought 2 bags this week. It's safe to say I'm just gonna have to pace myself and not sit down with it on the couch. And I will just leave it at that. But it really is so delicious. I gifted it to my mom last year for her birthday, along with a roll of vintage Snoopy wrapping paper that I found from the thrift store, and she loved it. So I have to tell you about my lunch that I made today. So we had like taco-ish Tuesday on Tuesday, and we had cilantro lime chicken with Mexican roasted potatoes. I'll put all those recipes down below. For the first time, I made the recipe using thighs, boneless, skinless thighs. I usually use breasts, and it turned out phenomenal. It reheated wonderfully. It didn't have like a weird leftover chicken taste. And we turned those into Chipotle bowls. And I love Chipotle. My favorite thing about Chipotle is their corn salsa. And I tried making it over the summer according to copycat recipes, and I could never get it sweet enough. So I had lessons last night. I left all the ingredients out, and I told Brandon I was just gonna wing it. I used just a bag of picked sweet corn. It was the white corn, so it wasn't even like yellow sweet corn. So I just have to tell you, making the corn salsa according to these copycat recipes, it is time consuming. It takes a lot of work. This summer I had corn fresh from my parents' garden. So I microwaved and cut off the cob corn from 12 ears of corn. That takes such a long time. You have to cut up a jalapeno pepper. You have to roast a poblano pepper, which if you've ever done that, you know it's a whole process. And then you add lime juice and maybe salt. That's really about it. There's no added sweet to it. And I remember it taking so long. I remember in particular we were going to a cookout and it took me the entire nap time to make this corn salsa. And I wasn't even pleased with it in the end because it didn't taste like Chipotle. Well, I started the frozen corn going last night and I gave Brandon instructions. There's onion in it also. So I gave Brandon instructions to start with the frozen corn last night and cook it on the stove. And then I had cut up half of a red onion, a whole green bell pepper, and diced them really fine. And then I had a lime there. And I just said, add whatever you need, add salt, add sugar if you need to. And I said, I'll just eat mine when I get home. Y'all, it tastes just like the Chipotle corn salsa. I don't think there's any way that their salsa doesn't have sweetener in it. I don't know if it's sugar, I don't know if it's agave, but this tastes like their corn salsa. So I don't know how much Brandon added because he added like gradually at a time. He said it might have been 1/4 of a cup, 1/3 of a cup for an entire big bowl of salsa. But I had it last night for dinner, and then I had the last piece of chicken today on rice with that, and I will be making that a lot, especially now that I don't have to roast a poblano pepper because honestly I couldn't tell the difference. So yeah, that was what I did for lunch. So I'm going back to teach for the rest of the evening. Tomorrow I will begin filming for next week's big video. I'm supposed to get our Christmas cards in tomorrow, so we ordered from Walmart. I talked about that on my Instagram stories, but Walmart seemed to be far and above the best price, and if you have a Walmart near you, you can get it delivered to the store and then do the site to store option, and you don't have to pay for shipping. So that seemed like the most cost-effective option for us. So anyway, I hope that I will be talking about that in next week's video. When I get home tonight, I'm going to sit down and do a very small thrift haul for you guys, and I'm just going to be talking about really the Christmas season and kind of my approach to it this year, my approach to YouTube and how that ties in. And yeah, so I will catch up with you guys when I get back in 4 hours. All right, you guys, so I am done teaching. I am back home now. The kids are in bed. As promised, I wanted to do a little mini thrift haul. It really is mini. There's only 2 items to show you. There's a reason why. I actually did get 2 other items at the thrift store, but those are going to be Christmas gifts, and they are going to be in a video that's coming later on in the month. So stay tuned for that. We will be talking all about secondhand gifting. I love the idea of matching Christmas pajamas and everybody having the same thing. But for me personally, once I realized the cost of matching sets of PJs, I just realized, you know, that doesn't really matter to me. It does matter to me that everybody has Christmas PJs. It doesn't matter to me that they all match. So this is something that I've wanted for a while, to have sort of like a plaid tartan pattern. They're not perfect. They almost seem like they're a petite small because of the way that the arm is, because of the length of the pants. They're just a little bit short, and also because the top doesn't come quite as low as I want. Even still, they were only $2 for the set. They are originally from Macy's, and they are part of their like family PJ line. I'm gonna see if I can find a price comparison and insert that right here, just to kind of show you that the family PJs are pretty expensive. So no, these are not perfect, but they will do the job, and I'm happy I got them. So that's the first thing. The second thing I actually got for my mom's house initially, but I might use it in our house, and it is this kind of like rope type garland. It's just got some pine cones and some little like pine sprigs and some berries. I originally got this, like I said, for my mom, but on our main Christmas tree, I have some pine cone sort of garland, and I really need enough to go around the tree 3 times, and I only have enough to do twice. So this is not the exact same thing, but it might give that same feel. So I'm gonna try it there first, and then if it doesn't work out, then I'll pass it on to my mom. All right, so that pretty much concludes this first week of vlogging through December. Yesterday, I really didn't film hardly anything. It started out as a day where there was going to be a lot to do, and I was trying to figure out what of it I was going to film, and then it ended up being a really hard emotional day, and it was just a really hard day. And I think that I'm going to enjoy this new format of just kind of doing one video per week in December and just hitting the highlights. And if I have an off day or if I have a hard day, I just don't have to film. And I think that that's going to be really nice. This format allows me to still share and to still connect with you guys through my channel, but have a little bit of breathing room with how often I'm sharing and how often I'm editing during the Christmas season. I was hoping to be done decorating by Monday. Today's Thursday. I'm still not done yet. But I'm hopeful that by the end of the weekend I will have it all done so that I can just enjoy it and get the bins out of the way. But I really am looking forward to December, and I've just really been reminded of how quickly time passes. It really seems like it was just Halloween, and then we just celebrated Thanksgiving, and it all just goes by so quickly. And when you think about everything that gets packed into the Christmas season, and it's just a month long. A month is not a long time. It goes by so fast. So I am probably going to do a video talking about what we're doing this Christmas season and how we've kind of planned it out. I bought a tool to help me with that, and so I'll talk to you guys about that. But yeah, it is so short. So I'll talk more about that in that video. I think that I'm probably gonna go do a little bit of Christmas decorating. Even though I'm sleepy, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of it just to try to get close to getting it done so that we can just enjoy it to the fullest. But thank you guys so much for watching this first video. It probably has been a long one after I've combined all of these clips. So thank you. Leave a comment down below and let me know something that you enjoyed in this video and something that you're looking forward to seeing this month. I really appreciate you being here, and I will be talking to you in the next one. Bye guys.